Hello everyone and welcome back to 4pixels. Coco and Konetsu are here and we are continuing Pyre. You touch down amid the sheer cliffs of Mount Elodial to make pilgrimage to the summit for one last time. There, one last liberation rite shall soon commence. There, one last exile shall regain his or her freedom. All others shall remain to carry out their sentences here in the downside for the remainder of their lives. And in the Commonwealth, the plan of which you are a part shall either come to fruition or shall be suppressed. After having landed, you join Sir Gilman on an expedition to the monument of Jomer Manymane for what is likely to be the final time.
This night's quest is drawing to a close, and yet he oftentimes feels no closer to an understanding of true honor. Here he is on the verge of his good companion's final opportunity at freedom, and he thinks only of himself! But nay. His thoughts are very much them, for it is thanks only to them, and also you, good scribes, that this knight is even here. Then this knight's final quest is to see one of his good friends go free this one last time! That matters more to him even than all. Oh, I love you!
Soon he is finished. You return to the wagon in silence, feeling as though Jomer Manymane has shown you favor. At dawn you begin your last ascent. For now your vocations may occupy what little time you have to spare. 2 presents for the next rite. Accept the blessing. Sir Gilman is fuming in anger over something, so much so that you are hesitant to approach him, but you approach him anyway.
Exile is too light descendants for this night!
He notices you, then seizes up. He begins acting rather nonchalant, as though his outburst did not just transpire.
Oh! Greetings to you, noble Master Reader. What brings you to this afternoon?
Sir Gilman is attempting to make small talk. Ask him if everything is alright. Such a venting of emotion is uncommon, even for the likes of this particular worm knight. Tell him to calm down. Sir Gilman is making enough of a racket to be a cause of some fair amount of concern. That's mean. Telling someone to calm down when they're upset is like the most obnoxious thing to do.
It's the worst thing to say.
Yeah. You maintain a gentle tone with him and ask whether there is something he might wish to discuss. Sir Gilman perhaps could benefit from talking through his woes. He stands there for a time, silent and dejected, but then...
Master Reader, this knight cannot escape the borders of his past. Oh, horrors, not bores! It seems that you would hear them. Then you have this knight's apologies ahead of time for burdening you further with his troubles.
A boar just like rams through the wagon right now.
Having said that, here then are the troubles you requested! You are, of course, familiar with the siege of the Spiral Sanctum. For this night, the memory of it is like a wound which will not close. This knight stood there on the front lines whilst the Highwind remnants descended upon us. So furious was our assault that our chain of command was ruptured instantly. We of the Sea Dominion, we require orders to perform our duty. Without such orders, why, we surely made a very easy target there. One by one, then 2 by 2, they picked us off, becoming bolder, some of them, shrieking with laughter all the while. This night, he saw his comrades cast aside like sea. How this knight survived, he does not know for certain, even now. Perhaps it was that he attempted to pursue and to detain his own knight commander, whom you met when you first met this knight. That cursed Sir Deluge! If not for his craven cowardice, the Spiral Sanctum it might have held at least a while longer. But instead we were routed, rendered spineless both in form and deed. Sir Deluge was first to turn and flee as our chain of command crumbled. And as for this knight, he failed to catch his knight commander. He must have looked a coward too. Thus came the time for penance, and this night, why, he insisted on the only course of action reasonable. He insisted on the sentence to the downside.
Oh.
You... And as you can plainly see, his wish was then fulfilled. How absurd that he should re-encounter his old knight commander here soon after. Thus did this knight become obliged once more to Sir Deluge. We took to the waters in the Sea of Solace, where soon we met the Pyre Hearts, a triumvirate exclusive to our kind. It was plain to see that they lacked wherewithal.
Mm-hmm.
And Sir Deluge, they thought he could provide it. The leadership they sought. And his was too much of a coward to decline. As for this knight, being of the Sea Dominion, he had little choice but to comply, or so at first he thought. When he encountered you in the Nightwing, something awakened within him. With so little honor left to lose, and so much left to gain, it became eminently clear that this knight stood a better chance within your ranks than those of Sir Deluge. And there is little left to say. This knight cannot escape his past, and yet he chooses to believe that he was spared that day not merely by coincidence. Perhaps Under King Ors yet has plans in store, in which this knight may play a part. This night he clings, however vainly, to that hope. Ah!
He slithers away, his head bowed low. It seems best to leave him be for now. You sense he feels relieved at having shared all this. Alright. I guess. Falcon Ron values something there, and over here, potent serum. For what? Oh, okay. Alright. Let's see, who could use that? Who has the least amount of hope? Hope is what, oh, that's for how long? That will probably be Bertrude then. Yeah. Okay. Well, let us proceed to the last rite. Here in the splendors of Mount Elodio, you encounter a messenger imp sent to deliver you the latest news and rumors from the other side. You learn this imp was personally sent by Wolfred himself to fill you in on the latest happenings with him since he was liberated at the fall of Solium. On arriving in the Commonwealth, he was taken in with open arms, and soon offered a seat among the Justices of Peace. A branch of the Commonwealth's governing body and widely considered the most influential, it is they who pass sentencing onto those who transgress against their country and its people. He admits that he was quite taken aback by everything at first. But he of course refused, stating his belief that the traditions of the Commonwealth have been corrupted over the many years. Such remarks put him in real danger. In the next moment, however, he was whisked to secrecy and safety by his sons and daughters of the Revolution in a daring raid. The Commonwealth claims he perished in the brazen act. Now Wolfred continues his work to find a way to bring home all the rest of you, and to transform the Commonwealth according with his plan. He closes with a message to you all. Have faith, we shall prevail together in the end. You thank the imp for bringing you this news, which gets all your companions talking.
Glory be to our companion Wolfred! Though he may be a traitor in the strictest sense, this knight and all of us do know his cause is just. He has his convictions, I will give him that. But convictions can erase the centuries of enmity between my people and the Commonwealth.
Unsurprising. From all our years, we know him for a stubborn sort. His will cannot be shaken.
May the scribes keep watching over you wherever you may go, sir, even if the rites themselves shall cease ere your plan is achieved in full. The news of Wolfred's liberation fills you and your fellow exiles with resolve. The messenger imp accepts a small bite to eat from you and hurries away. Wish Wolfred luck. You stand before the scribe's gate with your companions. The gate guarding is there as ever, but you sense something different in her.
The exiles of the Nightwings, we shall not meet again after this coming rain. Tariq and I, it shall be time we take our rest, I think.
Greetings, Celeste. I would tell you that the Nightwings are prepared, though this time I'm uncertain anyone among us feels thus.
We have a duty to uphold.
And then what, Celeste?
And then nothing, not for the rights or us, not till the dawn of a new age. Now, Nightwing, step forward. Please state your names and what is it you seek whilst crossing Scribe's Gate.
One by one, your fellow exiles approach her, now with sureness in their step.
I'll go. Pamathus, how did you pronounce it? Thane?
Mm-hmm.
I came seeking my blood sister Tamitha's forgiveness, and she ended up in here because of me. Maybe something good can come of it, as you...
We are called Big Bertrude. We seek to fulfill the plan of Sandalwood, for we are fond of him and his beliefs, and then to go about our business.
Sir Gilman of the Sea Dominion at your service! This knight's never-ending quest for honor shan't end here, yet first he has a noble duty to uphold.
Finally, you step forth once more. You, an old farmer who vowed to help their friends be free again, and who managed to come this far with this group. The gate guardian observes you for a moment, then motions past the archway toward the summit.
The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome. Go forth with glory. Except for you, Tariq. You stay right there.
I thought you said...
The rites are not yet ended, Tariq.
He looks to her, then over to the rest of you. Pardon me, everyone. I must go make out with Celeste. I shall be there when the stars align. The gate guarding and the lone minstrel remain together as the rest of you depart. I still don't quite get what they are. They don't seem like they're entirely human.
Yeah.
You have gained the summit of Mount Elodial for the 7th time, the final time in which any one of you shall have a chance to leave the downside.
Hey, guys! I guess you probably heard the big news, huh? Yeah, well, I'm going out of business here, I guess. Just hasn't been the same, you know, what with the stars all fading out and stuff. Anyways, just wanted to say you guys are great, and I'm gonna miss having you guys as customers and all that. But I got some good news, though, too. All my stuff, it's all on sale now, and I will throw a little extra there just for you, okay? So, enjoy, and maybe I'll be seeing you guys around, okay?
5% off. Great.
Thanks for the final rite.
And
there's only one thing.
Oh wait, no, there's
Oh.
I had the same reaction. All right. This is a consumable item. So, what's this? Oh. One hope. Presence. Quickness. Quickness, hope. Hope is what makes them return more quickly, so yeah, let's go for it. I wonder if we can stack up on them. Like... We'll try this.
So, be seeing you guys.
Let's see if we can do that. So let's give you hope and a present. Oh yes, we can. And then put that back on. Okay.
Oh, hey again, you guys.
Let's see. Oh, these are permanently. But we don't really need that anymore. We could probably sell these. That'll be enough. Yeah, 25, 23. Oh wait, I was looking at the wrong thing. You're 17, 20. Alright, guys. Alright. Good. Let's commence the final liberation. You have gained the summit of Mount Elodial for the 7th time. Very few stars remain above to light your way as you await the commencement of the final liberation rite. The lone minstrel finds you clutching the Book of Rites, seeking there perhaps some bit of wisdom that has eluded you thus far. Reader, we may not have a chance to speak again after this. I may have to go. I wish to say that I am grateful for having made your acquaintance, and I shall remember you with fondness. I wish you well this night and always. Go forth with glory. Then he looks up and he extends his hand in friendship. You clasp it. You see Pamitha has joined you. All of your companions are there with her, in fact.
Well, reader darling, what do you say we give those old scribes a real show to remember then, shall
Reading one, thou art both wiser and less irritating than most others of thy kind. We have learned something from thee, and we are grateful.
Master Reader, it hath been this night's greatest honor to have served with you. Let this be our most glorious end yet.
You look upon your fellow exiles, your companions with whom you have withstood the downside, and with whom you shall now conduct this final rite. Begging your pardon, but my time has come. We shall see each other soon. He departs. After this night, the outcome of Wolfred's plan, the plan of which you all have been a part, shall be decided, one way or another. For now, all you can do is strive to prevail against your final adversaries, so that one last companion may go free. You rise to join your fellow exiles as the last remaining stars ignite. The final liberation rite of this age shall now commence. Mere distance cannot separate our spirits. Aww. Having come this far, you need but take the final steps upon your quest for freedom. Well, I don't know how this is gonna go. We got completely rocked by Orlek last time.
Look
Right.
for one last time upon the fall of Solium, dear reader. Hear me for one last time. For soon the few remaining stars shall fade away, leaving you stranded there for your remaining days in that forsaken land where you deserve to be. The rabble that you roused here in the Commonwealth shall be put down. The exiles whom you liberated all shall fall in line. But first, let us get on with this last liberation rite. You face none other than yourselves. Each so unlike the glorious Nightwings of yore. 'Tis a shame that one of you shall soon be free, for you deserve each other.
The pyres burn, and each of the triumvirs is within.
But before the lone minstrel can concur as per the custom,
Not another word.
the demon Orlek slowly raises his clawed fingers to his mask.
The false Nightwings have arrived at last. Long have I awaited this. My freedom once was stolen from me. Then I was cheated of it here upon this mountain. You may now attempt to take it from me once more.
He stands there for a moment, silent. Then, Orlek dons his mask and stands prepared.
May these damned rites cease forever for the misery which they caused.
Oh, that said, considering we're at 92% and he really was cheated, I actually don't think I'll be all that bothered if we lose.
But what happens if we lose?
I don't know.
Nightwings, we shall not meet again after tonight, for the cycle of the rites is all but ended. Thus, I would have your decision. On whose behalf shall you conduct this final liberation rite? The one whom you anoint, or else the exile Orlek shall be
Godspeed, Rita. You know what is at stake better than I. I have utmost faith in you to make the best decision and conduct this rite with glory.
Nightwings, the stars' remaining light grows dim. Oh.
It is now time to choose who, if anyone among you, shall go free this one last time. The rest of you shall remain the downside till the end of your days. One by one, you meet the gazes of each of your fellow exiles. Sir Gilman, Pamitha, Bertrude, your fellow exiles, your companions, your friends. Together you have come this far, but now the downside and the rites conspire to tear your group apart and disrupt your plan. Are you prepared to choose this one last time? Yes, for there is no turning back. The fate of your friends in the Commonwealth may hinge on the decision you are about to make. No, the pressure is too great. It seems both cruel and unfair to have to make such a decision. Is there no other way? Wow. Can we choose not to pick someone? Because honestly, at this point, Bertrude wants to stay. Pamitha would probably feel very guilty if she goes up without her sister, but at the same time, she might help in being able to make peace with the other harpies. I still have no idea where Gilman stands. Like, if he wants to go back up, or if he wants to still... if he
I think he'd
feels
rather, like... Maybe he's still in the mindset of, I'll never be able to, like, come to terms with what I did.
Yeah.
kind of thing, and it's like I'd rather see you guys be free because I still have things to do.
Yeah. Like none of none of them really seem to want to leave. I'm really curious what happens. Like, is this...
Is there no other way? Well, maybe.
You want to give it a... You want to see what happens? Alright. Having to make this last decision is inconscionable. It is too much. You hesitate. But then you sense a reassuring voice from very far away enter your thoughts. Do not give in, reader. Do not give in. We stand with you. The choice you are about to make, however you shall go about, and whatever the outcome, we understand. And so, you need not hesitate, and you need not explain, so please, trust in yourself. For all the rest of us, we trust in you. You reconsider what you're about to do. You cannot back down.
Ah.
But with a glance, you reassure your fellow exiles that you know what to do.
One final opportunity for salvation. Too bad for the rest of
I would... if it were me, I would choose Pamitha.
Alrighty. I'm just gonna check one thing. She does 22. Alright, so we should put that one on. We should switch those.
I tell you that you've made a terrible mistake there, reader darling. But if you haven't made as many as I have, so I'll try to not mess this up for either one of us.
Your choice is cast. As for your other companions, you sense a clarity of thought and purpose in each of them. They stand ready to support Pamitha, as well as you.
Who shall be at her side? Sir Gilman.
Master Reader! This net is overflowing with resolve to see the good... I thought I said God. The goodly Pamitha return to rightful dignity and glory. I can't speak anymore.
Thy will is ours, reading one. Let the remaining stars shed their light upon our ceremony here.
Do you think we should make this an extra long episode, or... Because we don't know if something will happen afterwards. Should we end it here? I could always...
Yeah.
Alright. So... whew, last rite, guys. We'll commence in the next episode. See you then.
Yeah.
And there we go. This is the game intro. It has some pretty nice music, and hopefully YouTube won't censor it or something. We will see. I'm so excited to be playing this for you guys. I really like this game, and for me it's a shame that nobody seems to know about it. So hopefully you will like it, and maybe some of you will get interested and actually get it. And then the game, there's that, if you want it physical, I told you it's on Amazon, and the PS Vita version, it's still in the stores. At least here I've seen it, but they have released it pretty much everywhere. Yay! So yeah, at least I will get even if I get just one person interested in this game to like play it or something, I would feel accomplished. Sorry. I just really like this game. I mean, I wouldn't say it's like the best game ever, but I really like it, and as I said, for me it's a shame that nobody seems to know about it. So I'm just like, I have no one to talk about Gravity Rush. So come and talk with me about Gravity Rush, people. The thing with the game also, it's getting a sequel. That's why they released a remastered edition, because it's getting a sequel for PS4. And as I said, if it's getting a sequel and got a remastered edition, I guess the game must have had some kind of success. But I haven't known about it because it's only me, my sister, and one time I made a post in Tumblr about how nobody knew about Gravity Rush.